Hey guys, Sword here, and this is going to be a vlog with Minecraft on the Xbox 360, and this is going to be video number 18 of the 100 video challenge. And without further ado, if you guys have any questions, questions, topics, concerns, wait, I am messing that up. How am I messing that up? Oh well. If you have any questions you want to ask me, any concerns, topics, discussions, ideas you want to share with me in the comment section below, feel free to post a comment. Or if you want to message me on YouTube, you may do that as well. And if I do answer your questions or use your topic for a discussion or use your idea for a video, I'll credit you verbally within that video, as well as I'll link your channel in the description below of that video as giving thanks for helping me out with something to do or something to talk about for that day. I could say that right, but I couldn't even say the beginning right. Oh well. So let me see, where am I going to go on with here? Well, of course, today's question of the day is brought to you by TheTomtankerGreatOne. And he asked, what if you were the only one in the world by yourself? Whoops, forgot to use Soak Touch. So, if you were the last human being on Earth, what would you do? Well, for one, I'm going to have to take it one step at a time, is that it's going to be like, first of all, there's going to be the shock value of saying, wow, I'm the only one in the world. What to do now? And then, of course, with the stereotypical scenario, a person would just go out partying and having a great time. For one, I am not going to do that due to the fact that is because whenever a person parties out to their fullest extreme, afterwards, they just crash down and then they realize, it's like, wow, there's honestly nobody else in the world but myself. So that would be the realization shock value of saying that you're the only one by yourself, and that makes you depressed. It's like, now what? You partied, you have no more energy, and now you're realizing that there is no one in the world that you could talk to or enjoy this with. So that's why I'm not going to party, for the fact that I don't want to become depressed afterwards, because you have a great time and then you realize there's no one else here. Then, of course, the depression sets. And whatever you just did for the party, it's just not going to matter anymore. You're not going to look back to it. It's just, you got to move on from here. And now another thing is that, one, you need to learn how to survive. And that means pretty much going to your Walmart and looking out for the good foods to eat. And I'm not going to be the person that's just going to go eat all junk food due to the fact that they're not really perishable. So you got to eat healthy so that you don't become sick. And once you become sick and you're the only person in the world, that's going to be bad for you. Especially if you're the only person in the world and there's no one else to take care of you. So you have to take care of yourself. So what I'm going to have to do is that I would look for the healthy foods. Hopefully they're not spoiled by then, because there is only a certain amount of time before they will spoil. Then I'm going to have to teach myself how to actually grow vegetation. I'm going to have to teach myself how to hunt and how to basically survive once all the foods in the world is perished. And then there comes the time where there's some partying, just having fun with it, because of course you're the only person in the world. You're not going to get in trouble by anyone. So if I see a broken down car, by all means, I'll go vent out my frustration, grabbing a hammer, grabbing a sledgehammer, and just breaking that car to pieces. Because I'm the only person in the world. There's no one that anyone could do, and I gotta vent out my frustration somehow, knowing that there's nothing to do, and I'm gonna be absolutely bored. Because, let's be honest, if you're the only person in the world, it's gonna be boring. There's no one to enjoy anything with, there's no one to talk to, and the only thing that will actually accompany you is animals. That reminds me, if I'm the only person in the world, I'm going to have to go to every pet store and let out all the animals, because I'm not going to let them die. That's just cruel. I wonder how all the animals are going to survive, though, but survival of the fittest, animals, just let them be. Just hopefully they don't go after you for food. If anything else, I'll go to Walmart and stockpile on all the dog food, the cat food, just lay them out on the floor, let the animals go at it. And then after all of that's gone, then here comes survival of the fittest. That's going to be a terrible sight to see. But it's going to happen. You're the only person in the world, nothing you can do. And I'm pretty sure not many people realize about how good it is and how bad it is at times. They just think about it as a good thing, and then the realization hits, they have no plans for it. So, here it is. Here's a good question for everybody. If you were the last person in the world, what would you do first, and then how would you survive? So, thank you, the Tom Tanker Great One, for this question. There's a lot more I could actually discuss about this, but I want to be able to discuss this with my friends. So I will probably actually ask this question or answer this question again, so that I can have my friends join in the conversation with me, and we can make a great discussion about it. Because it's kind of awkward to talk about this by myself when this could be a great conversation starter for a group of people. And maybe I'll improve. Well, I cannot talk. Maybe I'll improve on my plans as I go along with the commentary. This is actually a great question. These are the type of questions that I truly enjoy. So, in summary, I'll not party. First things first. I may vent out my frustrations and then party a little bit and just go along to give me something to do, because it's gonna be boring that you're the only person in the world. And then once the food has been spoiled and once all the food is gone, then I'm gonna have to learn how to survive. I wonder how the world is gonna be if you're the only person on Earth. So that everything's if there's no person to actually power up the supply for the whole city, there's probably be blackouts everywhere. Someone has to maintain all that, and something goes out, then there's something you can do. So it's gonna be literally survival of the fittest here. Alright, so I'm guessing I'm dragging this on way too long enough, so I'm just gonna end it off here. With that being said, I'm SorKing090. Have a nice day, everybody, and as always, I will see you in the next video.